Thanks, Param. So, hi everyone. Thank you so much for making the time. I really appreciate it on a Sunday. I hope this will be useful or helpful.
And thank you
Um,
for taking out the
yeah.
time.
So, I guess, I've been thinking about the GMAT for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think since October 21. And then I kind of bought, and I think through this, I basically just want to illustrate that, like, it's okay to take time if you need to sometimes. And so
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, like, it looks like, okay, now there's 7:30 and, I might have got it quickly or just in 4 months or whatever. But my actual journey in terms of the thinking and like starting to engage a little bit with the course material actually started like really long ago, which is in October 21. So like I bought a couple of like self-paced courses. In fact, I bought one, didn't touch it for like 6 months because I was just moving to Kenya around then. Um, and then after that, bought another one, didn't touch that also. So I think I seriously only started kind of engaging with materials last year in June. That's when I'd only started quant because quant is something that I'm inherently sort of slightly afraid of. So, and then I did like a group kind of session with someone just for sentence correction somewhere around kind of late August, early September. And then I joined another kind of group class, sort of crash course for verbal for like a couple, like 4 weeks or something. Late September, mid-September to like early October, right? And then I took my first attempt in November. So, honestly, I feel like at least at that point, like, I mean, I felt that um, I was well prepared. I was getting like a good score that I wanted in mocks. But when I actually kind of sat down to give the test, my quant score remained the same, but like as I was expecting, but my significant, like my verbal score was only like a 36, and I was quite disappointed because like with a cold mock, like my cold mock score was 34, and this cold mock was taken, and I hadn't even like I knew that there are three basic sections in the GMAT, but I'd never seen the question. So I was quite disappointed, I would say. And then I tried a lot. So after I took my first attempt, I tried a lot of things like YouTube videos, reading like some of those compilations on GMAT Club, XYZ. And I think I came down, like, for me at that point, it came down to the fact that yes, I could use these resources and kind of continue, and maybe I would improve that way also. I mean, things work differently for everyone, right? But for me, I think I knew what I wanted to prioritize, which was to get done with the exam soon and also have a very targeted approach because there was lots of there were lots of other things happening, right? Like I was in India for a little bit, then I was in Kenya, and then I fell sick, and I was like in the hospital for 10 days, and then I came back here. So there's lots happening, and for that, I think it was really helpful to have you as a guide and someone like almost like my partner in this journey, right? We I think often spoke about what was going on in my life, otherwise also. So I think, and personally for me, that's very important. Like I feel like when I have someone on the other side, sort of taking this journey with me, one, you don't feel alone. You have like someone to kind of, throw your doubts at. And they can be both like personal doubts and like other anxiety related stuff that was going on in my head. But even, and then obviously like content related stuff as well. But for me, I feel like those other aspects also like matter a lot and influence the way I learn and feel and then hence perform. So I think there was like a lot that I gained from February when I joined you till our engagement, which was like right up until my exam, right?
Absolutely.
So that's how my kind of broad journey with GMAT was. But I just want to put it out there that like some people really can do it in 2 months. Some people will take 6. Some people will take 2 years. I don't know, maybe more. All I'm saying is like, don't be afraid to put the time in when you need to. And that also will like, I'm happy to discuss this more, but that will also go into like a lot of people after my score, like were asking me that right now, like, I can't solve a question in 3 minutes or I can't solve a question in 4 minutes. I took even 20 minutes per question this time around. That's what changed in my approach, versus last time. I was trying to optimize for too many things in my first attempt. In my second attempt, I was only optimizing for accuracy and the timing bit came in. Like, and when I took 20 minutes on a question, it's not like I'm taking 20 minutes to like solve that question. It was like thoroughly dissecting that question in every way. Like I would reach out to Param many, many times saying, okay, I've understood how this works. But I'm not, again, like, disclaimer, I'm not recommending that you do this. I also, like, a lot of people say that it's not recommended, you should not try to change the question. But just for my conceptual clarity, a lot of times I would say, what if I put a comma here, then this would change like this? Or, if I did something, like if I tweak something, I think this would change like this, That just helped me learn. That's how it worked for me. I'm not saying you should do it. But I think what I want to emphasize is, like, actual learning and skill building takes time. And don't be afraid to, like, put in the time upfront. It will pay off towards the end.
Correct. So I think one very important point that we can take out from this discussion is that conceptual clarity does take time, right? So don't get swayed too much by the gimmicks or by the marketing that, from 640 to 790 in 3 months, or, 600 to 760 in 2 months.